Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm gonna get right into this video, man, and I want to talk about what I want to see in MK9, or the new Mortal Kombat, whatever it's called. Everybody's been calling it MK9 for a long time, so I'm gonna keep calling it that until it comes out. I guess it's called Mortal Kombat, but you know what I mean. Anyway, man, this video, man, I want to talk about what I want to see, and basically what y'all want to see in the new Mortal Kombat. And I'm gonna tell you things that always aggravated me from back in the old MK games, and what I wish they can add into the new ones. Now, I didn't play Deception that much. I didn't play MK versus DC. I never played that game at all. It looked like a cool game, but I guess a lot of people think it's whack. It looked like a cool ass game though. I know it's softened down, but you got heroes in the game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of heroes in the game. You can't have Batman fucking decapitating a motherfucker, man. You can't have Superman just brutally ripping a motherfucker's skin apart. You can't do that with superheroes, man. Only person that can be real brutal is like Joker and a couple of motherfuckers in the game, man. But basically, man, I just want to talk about what I want to see and what I don't want to see. And I'm going to go into the things that I would like to see. And basically, man, I'm going to get on this first, man. It's always pissed me off in every MK game I played. It's them fucking throws, man. And the computer's so cheesy with that shit when they be throwing you all across the screen. They be throwing you back and forth. And they never let up off that shit neither. And I'm going to get into the characters that do it the most that piss me off, man. Alright. Jax. MK3. Jax. That motherfucker was just completely broken in the game, man. This dude can throw that fucking fire missile, that damn fireball, and as he throws it, he immediately recovers and can throw two fireballs at the same time. And all you gotta do is, like, when you throw it, immediately press 4-4 back plus high punch. And that's two fireballs coming. And it tricks you in MK3 because you don't see the third fireball coming. You think it's one single, it comes later. This motherfucker was so broken in that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he came through with the boom, boom. He'll throw it once, you'll be like, boom. And then the other one will come late. So you'll be trying to jump over that. And what happens if you jump over it? Smack dead in the fucking face in the air. And he's still running at you with his run meter. And what does he do when you're off the ground? You ain't even get up yet. He fucking throws you with that multiple slam. And that shit is so cheap, man. Grab you and just boom, 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 boom. Gotcha, nigga. Nah, I don't like using the N-word that much, but you know what I mean. He be slamming that motherfucker all across the screen, man. He's cheap as shit, and he never lets up off it. And then you jump, and he hits you with the fucking ground pound. And I'm talking about the computer. The computer shows you how to use Jax a little bit. It shows you what he's capable of doing in any match. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get on them throws, man. There should be a way to get out of throws. Because I'm about sick of that shit. Night Wolf with his cheap ass throw when he grabs you with one hand and slams you and he's right next to you as he throws you. And his combo, when he combos you, he don't knock you across the screen, he lands right next to you. He never finishes it, so you ran right next to the dude. And he automatically is all up on you with mad pressure. You know what I'm saying? That's skillful shit, but it's them throws that are cheap, man. Because it's like you can't even get a chance to get up. You can't block a throw. You can't get out of it. So why don't you make a thing where you can get out of throws? I've been waiting to see that for a long fucking time. I mean, I know MK go hardcore with that shit, but we don't really do the arcade days like it used to be, you know what I'm saying? So just let up off that shit, man. We ain't about wasting quarters no more. I mean, that's just, it's not how it used to be. I know before they was trying to make $1, man, by making the game real hard. Y'all wasn't fooling nobody with that shit. Yeah, so getting out of throws, I would love to find a way to get out of a throw. Just mash some buttons or something like that. Make a meter. If you don't want to keep doing it infinitely, make a meter. Like instead, they got the X-ray meter now. If you want to get out of a throw, risk that. But if you need to get out of a throw and you ain't got that much life left, risk it. Use one of your little meter bars and it like takes off no life. Or you can mash buttons and lose a little bit of life. That shit'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be real fucking cool if they did that in the game. What else I like to see, man? See, I don't be writing no scripts, man. I just go off the top of my head with this shit. Man, them fucking uppercuts, man. They need to downgrade the damage on them uppercuts, man. Them uppercuts take off way too much damage. Them shits do combo damage. Them uppercuts and them shits, they knock you 50 feet in the fucking air. Which, don't take that out. That was the best shit. The uppercuts with the boom. Excellent. You know what I'm saying? That was the shit. But just, man, I think they should take some of the damage down on that shit, because that shit is cheap. I mean, thank God you can't infinitely do it unless you add a code. You know? Take out some of the damage on them uppercuts, man, because them shits did way too much damage. I think I can speak on behalf of a lot of people with that. What else? Since there's no run button in the game now, I heard they took it out. Like, basically, man, like, I just hope that you don't get caught up in cheesy situations, man, like in MK2. You know, like when you play that shit online, like you can't really get out of a situation. Say you're fighting Scorpion, and he's hitting you with that pressure when he's doing them punches that take off like half of your life bar. You know, and you're ducking, you can uppercut him, but a lot of these dudes is good. You got Scorpion, your first objective, your first thing is going to pop to your mind on what to do in that situation. If you're not good at the game, you're going to jump back. And what happens if you jump back? You get caught with the rope. And you know when he ropes you and uppercuts you, that shit takes off a lot of damage. You know, I'm pretty sure people won't be uppercutting you anymore because you can do combos and whatnot. But, you know, just those are some things I don't want to see back, man. If you let a way you can get up, or you can get up when you want to get up by pressing a certain button. You know, and be able to, like, backdash real quick. And I feel like there should be people that backdash faster than others. You know what I'm saying? Like, MK had a unique thing that a lot of people didn't understand and didn't realize, that if you know the game real well, everybody had stats without saying they had stats. Like, for instance, Sonya Blade had the fastest kicks in the game as far as the sweeps. She can sweep real fast, and she had like the best fucking running punches, best for corner pressure. She had the best. She was quick, real agile. You know what I'm saying? She was perfect, man. She was quick with her feet. And that's what made her a real good character, man. One of my favorites. And all the ninjas actually had the slowest feet work. But they didn't really need fast feet work. And I think this might be stupid to some people. I think they should have like a stat meter, like attributes and shit, before you play the game. Like to show the attributes of the guy. Not how strong he is, because I think everybody should have the same amount of strength depending on what combo they pull off. You know what I'm saying? Like Sector gets dirty as shit. Reptile gets dirty. All that shit. And they should still keep Reptile, you know, back with that running move where he runs past you real fast. I think they still got that joint. They need that move because, you know, you can do crazy shit with that move. You know, you can be creative with it and do, like, massive air juggles and whatnot. And, yeah, man, like, a lot of people have stats. I would like to see stats in the game, man. I know that kind of sounds stupid, but to me, I think that shit would be cool. Like, show the stats of a person, man. Even though a lot of people know this shit, but for new people that want to play it, you know, that want to experience MK and never really got into it. Because this game will make a lot of people want to copy it. Just from the way it looks, you know what I'm saying? It's just being MK. You know, let me give this one a shot for the PS3, Xbox 360. You know, and yeah, man, I think that should be crazy, man. Like, show Liu Kang got the shortest fucking arms in the game. I've always hated him for that, man. Like, he can never uppercut a person. He always got to back kick him. Like, if like, say Kano does a cannonball off of you. You can't never uppercut him, man. Like, you can do something else. You know, you can back kick him, or you can do a combo. You can do the spinning joint and, you know, get real dirty with him. But, you know, man, write the stats down for some people, for the newcomers. I think that should kind of be cool, man. Just to show, you know, like, what's that person's capable of. You know, Jax had fast feet, too. And Jax is just overpowered. I mean, there's no reason to not make him overpowered, because that's just what he was. He was a powerhouse. You know, them fucking quad slams. I mean, they need a way to get out of them slams. Like, if you get caught in the first one, you know, it should be able to be continued if you didn't get out fast enough. But you don't want to get caught in that shit. That shit takes off like 40% damage. You know what I'm saying? And who else, man? Anybody else, man, that needs to be like, that needs to be pretty much nerfed, man. I don't really got too many problems with a lot of people. Jax is overpowered, but he can be beaten easily, depending on who you got. Yeah, man, those are a few things I want to see. I might have to make a part 2, man, because there's so many things I want to elaborate on, and I just can't think of them off the top, man. I hope they got more than just fatalities, man. You know, I hope they got friendships and babies and shit. I still like those things. A lot of people didn't. I thought they was cool. I don't always want to finish Sonya. I don't always want to finish Katana. Them bitches are sexy. Yeah, I'm about to say not Melina, but I don't want to finish them girls, man. I want to do a friendship or a baby on them. That's just how I do. You know, I want to make sure them bitches live. You know, and yeah, man. Animalities. You know, I think they should have the mercy in the game too. Um, I mean, there's only so much you can do in the game. You know, I'm not asking for everything. I'm not asking for much, and my opinion don't really mean nothing, but it's my voice, and I think I should have a voice in this shit. You know, even if they ain't hearing me, which they ain't, they're gonna do what the fuck they want. It'd be good to see these things, man. And if I had a time to speak, this is what I want. I got so many ideas for these motherfuckers. It's not even funny, man. And yeah, man, I think that should be cool. You know what I like to see though? A new Eternal Champions. I'm gonna make a whole video about that, man. Eternal Champions too. I don't know if they made one that I don't know about in Japan or something like that, but they should come out with a part 2 of that, man. But I'm gonna close this video out, man. Tell me what you want to see, what you don't want to see. Do you want X-rays out? Because them shits take off a lot of damage. I hope they tone that shit down, because I know it was like the demo pretty much, and they're still working on it, or whatever they're still doing to the game. But and you can do a combo into that shit. I'm not too fond of that, man. Like, come on, man. Tone that shit down, you know, or whatever, man. And now they got like combo breakers. I mean, they had that shit in other games too, I believe. Like they had it in that DC joint, I believe, but I'm not sure. But combo breakers, that's the shit. You know, don't make it like Killer Instinct where you can like infinitely do that shit. From what I recall, I hated that shit. This shit is cheap, man. You're getting out of combos like crazy, man. You got it on the hardest difficulty. Them computers will get out. Imagine fighting a human being that knows how to get out. He's gonna get out. You can't play that shit online. Like motherfuckers will never let you combo. You know what I'm saying? So have like, you know, let that take a part off your meter. Make sure that you have to do other things to get out of moves, so you don't have to use an X-ray move. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So man, tell me your comments, man, your concerns, and